willingness to bend history itself, but each of us can work to change a small portion of events, and in the total of all those acts will be written the history of this generation.
Build a multiracial movement.
Gay power is rainbow power.
Build a multiracial movement.
Gay power is rainbow power.
Build a multiracial movement.
Gay power is rainbow power.
What brought me out today, first and foremost, is the fact that I'm a gay man.
Gay power is rainbow power.
I want to make a statement that I'm here, and I feel like the country doesn't recognize that we're here, then I'm out and I'm proud.
Gay power is rainbow power.
It's such a tremendous event, so much power, so much excitement.
Gay power is rainbow power.
This is something we do for ourselves. We have pride. We're average people from every walk of life, every age, and we're doing this for ourselves to say, it's okay who we are. God made us this way, and we're proud and gay.
Toby Scanlon, Mark Sorrell, Marvin Thompson, Tom Wayman, Ron Winters, Roger Obst, Alan Payne, Tony Panico, Mike Reardon.
We are here for all the parents who couldn't come to read their sons' names. And so we do it out of respect and out of love.
Howard Cowell, Marty Cox.
I called my oldest son in July 81. And I told him, I said, Tucker, I'm reading just a little bit in the New York Times about a terrible disease. It's called AIDS. And this will become the worst plague because you belong to a minority and nothing will be done about it.
Jerry Ludecker.
It wasn't a great burden for me, except to worry what kind of future Tucker would have. We didn't suspect, of course, that his future would be AIDS.
Louis Onesta, Richard Rivera, Charles Roberts, David Stormer.
We don't just have 27,000 AIDS victims, AIDS deaths in the country, which is the way you always hear it referred to. That's just a lump of nothing in the public's eye. We have 27,000 people that meant something to somebody. Every one of them had a life, and they died for nothing.
David J. Johnson, Kyle Johnson, Gregory Kennebec, Jerry Ludecker, Larry Perry, Tom Clemens, Herb Pruitt, Bobby Reynolds.
I'm here to honor the unknown soldier as a gay person in America.
Well, we're here to make a statement that 100 to 200,000 of these graves throughout the country, wartime dead, are gay, and that they died too for this country and its Constitution.
I'm a proud American. I fought for my country. I'm willing to die for my country.
We are in full support of this Congress and this country for the AIDS crises, asking them to and letting them know that we demand as citizens of the United States of America equal treatment in all areas of citizenship. This is our demonstration. This is our day.
Take it Lesbian Connection? No. Sign it so we can read it. Oh, yeah. Get home.
I came to lend my support because I think that it's very important that people throughout this country realize that within the gay community that there is power.
She's from the original group that started us. Which one are you? Margaret. Margaret. Okay, I heard of you. That's great.
Free. It's the only thing free down here. Spectrum is a health promotion project for AIDS for the black community.
The message is that all of us have rights, have civil rights. We have the right to be free from discrimination and harassment. All of us, everyone in this country. There's no group that deserves to be mistreated. We all deserve to be treated as full human beings with full rights.
Are they all one size? One size.
The Waxman-Kennedy bill to support AIDS. So if you wanted one, let's say one to both of those, you may want to put it two.
I believe in the goodness of people. And I think if they see us, if they know that we're everywhere, that we're black, that we're white, that we're tall, that we're short, that we're fat, that we're skinny, that we're not what their stereotypes tell them that we are simply people. Their next-door neighbors, their friends, their sons and daughters. I believe they'll have to think. And at least, if they don't understand, at least allow us to be who we are. And I don't think that's happened yet. Gay is only one part of me. There are all sorts of other aspects to me. I want to be treated as a whole person. A person who is gay, yes, but a person who is an equal human being with everybody else. That's all. Nothing special, just who I am as an American citizen and as a human being. And that's the bottom line for me.
And I invite every lesbian, gay, and straight worker here today to march with us. Whether you're a union member...
I would like to have my relationship with my partner recognized, for one, and also to be able to feel comfortable to live like the heterosexual population, I suppose, and be comfortable with that, and be happy. Sometimes, being in a closet is not too comfortable.
David concluded his remarks that day by saying, together we can make a difference. Thank you all for being here today and indeed making a difference.
Well, I think mostly I feel like people don't understand the level of our commitment to each other. That with my family, for instance, my brothers and my sister are all married to opposite sex people, and they get a lot of recognition for their relationships and support for it, which Pam and I don't, And at work, it sort of depends on the person. I'm lucky enough to have a supervisor who's fairly supportive and recognizes Pam as my spouse.
And that's where I think the change will be done, on a person-to-person level.
We are gathering, I see by the thousands. I want to ask if people please know where your contingent is so that when we start the march, we can get it off smooth, smooth, smooth.
Multiracial movement. Gay power is rainbow power. Gay power is rainbow power. just the way I am.
I heard about the march this September when I was in San Francisco and decided that this would be a great place to be out and also to march with other gay people.
It's an event, and it's an event for people to feel together after what we've been through the last few years and what we're going to go through for many more years. People should take notice. We're here. We're here.
We are a people who are open to ridicule and derision publicly, and it's acceptable. I've been called a faggot on the street. I have had to avoid gay bashers. Those are all very direct things, but most of what you feel is indirect. Most of what you feel are the very subtle attitudes that we learn from society, from our parents, from television. And you know that you're less than other people, too.
I love you!
It's the most important day of my life. I want more appropriation for AIDS research. Maybe we can do some good.
To fight for more money for AIDS, to fight to get our drugs free, to fight to kill this epidemic, and to get the White House off its ass.
Be more understanding. We're everywhere just because we have the problem here. It's everybody's problem. It's everybody's problem.
Let's be cool and show a hand. How many say step out? How many say stay in line? It says step out. So let's step aside and we'll get back in. Move over here. We'll get back in.
I'm here to support human rights, gay and lesbian rights. I'm here to support the campaign to get a cure for AIDS. I'm here, and my daughter is here because we're lesbian parents, and we want people to see us.
I've been on all the, on all the rallies and everything else, and I do truly believe in gay rights right across the board. These are not second-class citizens. They're some of the greatest talent we've got in this country. Some of the best minds. Why should they be discriminated against?
I think the government needs to treat gay and lesbian people like they treat other people. If there are advantages for straight couples being married, then there need to be advantages for gay couples. If there is protection in privacy rights for individuals who are heterosexual, then there need to be protection for people who are homosexual as well.
I think society as a whole is cheated by the status of gay and lesbian people, because you have people whose lives, whose energy, whose talent is denied because they're seen as evil, as something less than normal. And so you have people who are living half lives, but I also think you have a society that is being cheated out of those people's energy and talents. We're all cheated in the end.
count of the Lesbian and Gay Rights March, the official count is over 500,000 strong! 500,000 strong! Look at you! One of the largest marches in United States history! From east, north, west, and south, we're here in numbers too large to ever be denied again.
America is not a blanket, all one color of uncut cloth, all red, or white, or blue. America is a quilt made up of many patches, many pieces, many colors, many sizes, many textures, but everybody fits, everybody counts. Everybody must have equal protection under the law in the real America.
I think the rights are terribly important, but I don't know what good the rights are going to do if they're all dead. I go to gay parties where I'm the only straight person there, and I look around and I think, you guys, how are you all having such a good time? You're all going to be dead. And that is really what I believe, if something doesn't get done here. I've got too many of them dying. I work with too many parents and watching their sons die.
The idea that someone would withhold money to cure a disease that is killing not only our friends, but our children is monstrous to me. You know, it is monstrous. And so I am very pissed about having to come out here and beg for money from the federal government so that the little kids in Florida and San Francisco can get some help. Because they're going to be dead soon, you know, but there will be more behind them coming. So if you care about people at all, you can't ignore this issue. You cannot put it into a gay, straight issue. It has nothing to do with that anymore. There's nothing to do with that anymore. It's about life. When you all have your sit-in, I would like you to scream the words, how long? How long is it going to take before people get smart? Educated people, not just people with no education. We're not talking about illiterate people. We're talking about senators and congressmen and the fucking president. I just want to hear how long is going to sound when you scream it at Mr. Reagan. On 3, please. Would you do that for me? 1, 2, 3.
All that couldn't come, all that have died of AIDS and of anti-gay violence.
I'm here because I can't allow the Dred Scott decision of the gay movement to go unprotested and stand.
Why am I here? For gay rights. So I can do what I want in my own bedroom.
I'm here because my lover and I have been together for 10 years, and we can't have a recognized relationship in a country when all we do is love one another.
We're here because we're queer. We're here because we're queer. We're here because we're queer.
There's no reason in a free country why people should be kicked out of their homes, refused employment, fired from their jobs because of their sexual orientation.
We are here as Latino lesbians and gays to make our presence known to the government, to the community, that we are going to be counted as well, that we will carry our share of the burden.
Equal justice under the law. 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 We are. Who's Michael Hardwick? We are.
I thought the government was doing anything, I wouldn't be here. Okay, the government's doing nothing. Yeah, they're doing a lot, actually. They're passing more and more bills that discriminate against people. They're like giving absolutely no protection to people with AIDS. They're doing a lot, but it's not what I want them to be doing.
No testing, no quarantine, silence equals death. No testing, no quarantine, silence equals death.
I think the United States public has seen people having to fight for their rights for a long time. The close of the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag is freedom and justice for all. And it's a sad state of affairs that group after group after group have to come back and fight and continue fighting to be included in that word all, name by name by name. The Indians have had to do it, the people of color have had to do it, and I think the gay and lesbian community has seen that now this is what they have to do. And eventually it seems that everybody has to come to this.
These people deserve everyone's support.
If we could make it be us, it would all happen. If we could just get the message out. I do have faith in the people.
I'm here to support all of us.
Change does happen. We know that.
It's time to love each other very much.
End discrimination against all peoples. We're one country, one people, and we're part of the fabric of this life and of this country.
Go in peace, go in light. My love, good night.